Eric Okasaki, founding member of Hawaii Athletic Trainers Association,
Representing
University of Hawaii.
Glenn Beachy, founding member of Hawaii Athletic Trainers Association, Kamehameha Schools at that time.
Lindy Rowan, founding member of Hawaii Athletic Trainers Association, University of Hawaii Hilo athletic trainer at that time.
But we used to meet on an informal basis, and we would have various doctors come and talk to us about a particular issue.
When did that start though?
Oh, that was, God, that was,
84?
no, that was before. I remember doing that in like 77, 78.
Okay, so I wasn't back yet.
Yeah, doing things like that. What was, just Dr. Smith?
Yeah, Dr.
Robert
Robert
Smith.
Smith was our orthopedic consultant at the time at the University of Hawaii, and he would volunteer his time to speak to us. I guess his group, the Honolulu Medical Group,
Right.
was the premier orthopedic group in Hawaii.
Yeah.
So did you have meetings in the 70s? Because I went back.
Yeah, we did. We just not
Who
not
though?
formal meetings.
Yeah.
I mean, just informal meetings with the athletic trainers, meeting with Dr. Smith, maybe at UH. Most of the time, I think it was at UH. But it was like, I don't even know how we got to the point of creating our own state organization so we could have more affiliation with 4 West.
All I know is we had to do it. The national office mandated it. Because that's when we started doing more formal meetings.
Yeah,
But
but
when
you know,
was that?
I don't even know who the president of the national organization was at the time and what was going on.
But I remember we got more organized.
Well,
Yeah.
wasn't the exec director Otho Davis at the time? Or was
I
that
think-
before Otho Davis?
I think it was after Ortho Davis, because I had my run-ins with him.
Yeah.
Because he never communicated. It'd be 6 months after the convention, and I'd get information about it. And so I offered to pay for first-class mail, and he wouldn't even respond to me. That first year, and we finally organized. Pete was the president. I think I was secretary. Who was treasurer?
I don't know. I think I was a vice president, if I'm not
You might have
mistaken.
been, yeah. And then, I can't remember who was treasurer. And then you were sworn in as District 8 rep without knowing that you were going to be assigned that.
Yeah,
did you?
I was not too happy about that. I get a call, you gotta be at a meeting. I said, what? Yeah, I
Yeah.
got nominated because I wasn't there.
But at that point, we had no money. District had no money.
Yeah.
There was no support for Hawaii reps to the board. And we made a very conscious effort or a very conscious statement that the president was not going to be the district rep because the amount of work that would have to be done in both capacities.
Right.
So we decided it, and none of the other states did
Yeah,
that.
we
We're
were
the only
separate,
one.
we were the only ones.
Well,
Yeah.
I think part of the idea too was the fact that just to give, even though we're a small group, to give everybody some type of experience, and by having the president the same as a District 8, that would have given that person too much or potential to have too much influence or too much power, so to speak, in the organization. So I think that was one of the other reasons, why
Yeah.
we had separated the.
I think the main thing was trying to create, and I think it's still the main goal of HATA, is create CEU opportunities for our members so we don't have to travel. And then when we got the public school athletic trainers, we tried to do video conferencing for like a Skype for that. And Sky Pierce, who was at HANA, was the one that really came up with the idea of doing that and finding out how to do it, because it was the most
He was the
most
furthest away.
advantageous for him
That's right.
because he was so far away from everybody else. So that's when they started doing that video conferencing, and with mixed success.
Right, we're very sociable, so that was the other aspect of just getting together and talking stories, so to speak, or trading
Yeah.
experiences and seeing what everybody's doing or how, you know, I mean, the family style, you can support each other at, you know, whatever institution you're at. And initially, because you know, the program was starting up, and part of the impetus of getting the positions into the public schools was to provide jobs for the local ATC, because the majority of our students at that time, which isn't so now, were born and raised in Hawaii. If someone had something that they wanted to present to the membership before they went on to nationals or whatever meeting they were gonna, they had a chance to practice the presentation,
Yeah.
per se, and I think that's worked out well, you know,
Yeah.
as far as a part of the program for our state meetings.
Yeah.